What's going on, everyone? I just got out of seeing Dangerous Animals, which is a new Shudder film that just came out in theaters today. It is a shark horror film, and it was directed by Byrne, and I've seen one of his other films before. That was The Devil's Candy, which I did enjoy. And I did see a trailer for this film, and my first thought was a shark film. I haven't seen a shark film in theaters in quite a while. I'm pretty dicey with the genre. Really, there's a lot of like shark films that really just get straight to DVD these days and pretty much go to Walmart. So I wasn't really sure like how this was going to go. I mean, Shudder has had a really rough year. It does star Courtney, which he was in the Suicide Squad films. He played Boomerang. There's also Hassie Harrison in this and Josh Heuston, who I didn't know either one of them. But I will say that this is a film that's about this shark-infested serial killer who is obsessed with filming people getting killed by sharks. And he works for this company in which you have this experience in which you dive underwater and you are in this cage and you get to watch all these sharks pretty much underwater. So he works for this company doing so. And then there's also this couple, Zephyr and Moses, who meet. Zephyr is somebody who has been in and out of foster homes her whole life, and she moved to Australia. She meets Moses. She's living out of her van, and they hook up one day, and then all of a sudden, Zephyr gets kidnapped by Courtney's character, and before you know it, she is trapped on the ship with this other girl who he also kidnapped as well. Now, I'll start off by saying that this was a pretty entertaining movie. It was very intense. I thought they did a pretty good job with the shark. It didn't feel like it was fake or anything. I didn't think they really overused the shark or made him do like really crazy things. I think it was pretty realistic for the most part. I do think that Zephyr's character is very much easy to buy into because she's that underdog character. She's never really been loved most of her life. And then you kind of have the opposite with Moses, who she meets, and he is a rich boy. And this guy, he obviously has had a lot of things really handed to him in his life. His life is going really well, whereas you have Hassie Harrison's character, in which she has really been living out of her van and really struggles day to day to just get food and really just live her life. Even though she's been struggling her whole life, she still has a very interesting personality. And I actually did like her throughout this film. And I also like Moses as well. I think that that's the biggest praise I can give for this movie, is I did like both of those characters. Also, I did like the villain, Courtney. I thought he did a pretty good job as well. I felt like he was someone that was definitely menacing. He definitely felt like a threat. He didn't feel like he was wimpy or somebody that was just too soft. He definitely was very hard-nosed. And I like his tactics throughout this entirety of this movie. What I also did like about this movie is not only is it a serial killer movie, but it's a movie of survival. You have to survive this guy, and like, how are you going to do it? And even though from a negative standpoint, there is some predictability with this movie, and I also had a little bit of problem towards the end with the third act. It felt like there was a certain point in the movie where I was like, yeah, I don't know if that would happen. A little bit of movie magic here and there. And even with that predictability and that movie magic, I did enjoy my time with this film. I felt overall it was a pretty good film for Shudder. A solid film that was a pretty good thriller. It kept you on the edge of your seat. There were definitely times where I was like, oh crap, don't go there, or don't do this, or, you know, like, wow, like wincing moments. Definitely some moments where you're like, man, like, how are they going to survive this whole situation that is going down? And so that's what really kind of made me just want to keep watching this movie. I didn't feel the runtime at all. I think the runtime was perfect for this film. It was around about 95 minutes, which is definitely perfect for a film like this. It didn't drag on, and it was straight to the point. The only thing I would say also too, from a negative standpoint, is I did wish we got a little bit of backstory with Courtney's character. I felt like we don't get a really too much of his story. You know, he's this captain on this boat, basically. And basically, he's just luring in people, and he's a serial killer. We don't get anything else more. It would have been cool to have a little bit of backstory, but I understand with, like, the runtime, maybe that's not really plausible. But other than that, like, I had a good time with this film. I was going to give it a 4 out of 5, but I think I'm going to go with a 3.5 out of 5, just because some of the movie magic towards the end and a little bit of the predictability. But overall, this is a good time, and I think you guys should check it out in theaters. Let me know down in the comments, what did you guys think of Dangerous Animals? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you just think it was kind of meh? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.